Welcome everyone to Horror with Heidi. So I wanted to try a different type of video this time. I play a lot of games, like a lot of games. I wanted to try something different because I don't know how well known this is, but I never actually meant for my channel to be solely, only, ever, forever video games. As much as I love them, it's nice to do other things too. So I thought today we would do a fun little horror-themed quiz. Right now we're on brainfall.com, which I have used in the past for quizzes on other channels. So the horror ones, so when I typed in which horror ... it brought up two quizzes. Which horror movie are you and which horror movie monster are you? So I would like to do both of these. I will do the horror movie one in this video, and then I'll make another video for which horror movie monster are you. Okay. Question number 1. How do people perceive you when they first meet you? Intimidating, awkward, funny, warm. I'm not worried about other people's opinions. That bottom one is true, however, it's not a very productive answer. I don't know, it kind of depends on how I'm feeling, but I will say I would like to think warm more often than awkward. Just, there are days when my social battery has run out. I will be awkward as fuck because I don't feel like talking to people. It's Halloween and you want to give someone a scare. It involves chainsaws, Jason masks, and Freddy Krueger hands, zombies and dead things, trapping people in tiny dark rooms, weird noises, murderous clowns. Well, I think trapping people in a tiny dark room is really mean. A lot of people are claustrophobic. I've been stuffed into a locker myself. It's not nice. Even if you're not claustrophobic or afraid of the dark, it's still scary to be trapped somewhere. That's not fun. That takes the fun out of scaring people, when it is actually a truly terrifying experience for longer than a couple seconds. Zombies and dead things, I'm not creative enough for that. Chainsaws, Jason masks, Freddy Krueger hands. I'm gonna say, I have to be honest, if I had to pick any one of these that I could go do to someone right now, and I was provided with all the items I needed, I think I would go with the murderous clowns. Because honestly, to me, I'm not afraid of clowns. I actually think they're more funny, even like scary clowns. I find them funny. I would love to dress up as a clown and like chase someone down the street. Okay, question number 3. Which of these is sure to get your blood boiling? So which one of these things makes you truly angry? Traffic jams, stupid people, noisy people in the movie theater, someone cutting in line. I'm not sure. I have a lot of patience. I do have a lot of patience, I think. However, a couple of these things do make me quite angry. I mean, I think all of these things make most people angry, but I'd say if I had to pick one that made me the most angry, I would say I'm going to go with stupid people, but more so what makes me angry than stupid people is just people who are just willfully ignorant, I think. More so, because I mean, if you're stupid, you're stupid. It's not your fault. However, if you're willfully ignorant, then you're actually making the choice to be stupid. That makes me mad. Okay, which fictional madman would be your friend? Jigsaw from Saw. Okay, now wait, is that the man or is that the puppet? I don't know. Pennywise, the clown from It. Okay, now again, is that... Shit, what is his name? Oh my god, I forgot both the actors' names. How... Oh god, I'm so disappointed in myself right now. Actor that played... capital I-T. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. See, now is it Bill Skarsgård or is it Tim Curry? I don't know who Lilliput is. That's something else. For the sake of this quiz, I'm going to say they're meaning Tim Curry. Norman Bates from Psycho. Is that the old one or we'll go with the old one. The classic. The good stuff. Sweeney Todd from Sweeney Todd. So that would be Johnny Depp, I'm assuming. Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. No contest. Patrick Bateman. Although while Patrick Bateman, the character, is like a massive asshole, it's kind of, after looking at all these, it's kind of my go-to. I love American Psycho. Okay, question number 5. Your friends come over and want to play a scary video game. There we go. We're back in our comfort zone. You play Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Left 4 Dead, Five Nights at Freddy's. Nothing. They came to the wrong place. They most absolutely did not come to the wrong place. So it would be... See, now this is an interesting question because is there 4 of us? Because that would be a perfect amount of people to play Left 4 Dead, assuming we have enough controllers. Like, 'cause that's the perfect multiplayer game. Silent Hill, that's good if everyone except for one person is too scared to play it, then everybody can watch while the one brave soul will play it for the rest of the friends. Resident Evil, again, that's good co-op, or again, if everybody likes, we're playing like the first game or the second game, and one person plays and everyone else would prefer to watch, that also works. So this is actually a tough choice. Five Nights at Freddy's I'm not picking because I never got into Five Nights at Freddy's. But Left 4 Dead, Silent Hill, Resident Evil. So I think if everyone's looking to get scared, see, it's a really tough choice. So it says your friends come over. See, Left 4 Dead isn't super scary though. So if they're looking for a real good scare, I think I would have to say Silent Hill. So I'd say if they're looking to get scared more so than have a good time or get really into a game themselves, or just have a good group play. Like if they're just looking for a really good scare above everything else, I would have to say Silent Hill. Alright, next. Number 6, are you superstitious? Nope, a little bit. Isn't everybody? Oh no, I stepped on a crack. I'm gonna say a little bit. While not very much so, it's kind of always a thought in my mind when something superstitious-y happens, like if I knock over a thing of salt. I have lived with black cats pretty much my entire life, so clearly I'm not that superstitious, but other things like the salt thing, or walking under a ladder, or breaking a mirror, or looking ahead in a calendar, yeah, those things always there's always that little grain of thought of superstitions. Anyways, next. What is your least favorite thing about horror movies? Oh, this is number 7. Blood and gore, scary dolls, or children. I mean, come on. A weak plot. I love everything about them. I would say weak plot, hands down, because that just kind of dispels the whole thing, and then it's not scary anymore, it's just silly. For example, Insidious was ridiculous. It had a good start, but it had a promising start, but it's ridiculous. It was a bad movie. Number 8. Choose a TV series. Hannibal, excellent series. Bates Motel, couldn't get into it, but I'm sure it's a good series. CSI, love CSI. Dexter, none of the above, thanks. Okay, so I like 3 out of 4 of these very much. But I think if I had to choose a fave, like if I could only watch one of these for the rest of my life, I would probably pick... I think I would pick CSI. Because no matter what mood I'm in, I could probably always be in the mood to watch CSI. I'm not always in the mood to watch Hannibal or Dexter. Number 9. Would you rather live... in the middle of a bustling city, in a cabin in the woods, that's a no for me, in a small village, that depends where, an ordinary suburban neighborhood, or on a farm in the countryside? I have given a lot of thought. I have considered a farm in the countryside, because in the province I live in, there's lots and lots and lots and lots of country. I just don't live in the country. But there's plenty of country to be lived in here. In the middle of a bustling city, I don't think I like to live near the city. I kind of live on the edge of the city right now, and I like that because it's not right in the middle of a busy, noisy, like traffic-heavy city. Cabin in the woods, I don't like the idea of that. I don't like the seclusiveness of it. Small village, that would depend. I don't think I'd want to live in a small village. I would go stay in a small village. I think I would miss an urban lifestyle a little bit, like a city lifestyle. An ordinary suburban neighborhood, that's kind of where I live right now. Just kind of on the outskirts of the city a little bit. So I think I would go with that. The only thing about a farm on the countryside, like as nice as it seems a lot of the time, everything is really far away, like the grocery store and other houses. If you have to go into like the nearest city or town, it's usually quite a drive. And you have to have a car, period. And I prefer not to drive anymore. So I would have to have someone else drive, and then that's a burden on them. So I think I would stick with the suburban neighborhood. Number 10 of 10. Last question. If you had to, where would you stash a body? At the bottom of a lake, in a dumpster in a high crime area, in a graveyard, dressed up like a scarecrow in the middle of a field. Wait, what? No, this is a question everyone should give some thoughts to, because you never know what's gonna happen, and you have to have a plan. Okay, bottom of the lake is, I would think that's not, a good long-term decision, which, I mean, if you're stashing a body, it's probably long-term, I would imagine. They could always resurface in a lake, or the lake can get drained or dragged, and then ta-da! What do we have here? Dumpster in a high crime area would might be a good idea, maybe, only if you're banking on it being discovered and, like, dismissed, I guess. In a graveyard, see, now I don't know how it works in graveyards. Do they ever dig up the caskets and, like, do they ever dig up the graves and check on them and see what's going on? Do they check for, like... Do they check and see if there's any, like, twofers in the graves? Like, that seems like a good idea in theory, but who knows? Like, how discoverable would that be if you're stashing a body in, like, a grave that's already there? Dressed up in a scarecrow in the middle of the field. I don't think that's a good idea because bodies decompose. It would not stay there for good. I think at some point it would just fall right off. And there's also the matter of the smell. So I would say, I think I would go with maybe the graveyard would be my first choice. I would dump the body in a pre-existing grave that's been there for a long time. Right, submit. What is our answer? Oh, I'm not gonna use Spotify. Why are you asking me? Okay, click to get your results. Okay, what do we got? Can you not? You are The Shining! Yes! Oh my god! That is an excellent one!
I'm not gonna hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. Here's Johnny!
I am very happy with this. Okay, what does it mean if you are The Shining? Excitement, drama, action, you're a little bit of everything. You enjoy a good thrill, even if it makes you seem a little crazy at times. Not the result you wanted? Oh, that is most definitely the result I wanted. I think The Shining is one of my favorites, if not my favorite horror movie of all time. The Shining is a perfect film. Alright, if you are planning on taking this quiz, I will put a link in the description. It's on brainfall.com. They have a lot of, not a sponsor. They have a lot of great quizzes on here. I like their quizzes quite a bit. If you did take the quiz, please share your result in the comments. If you are also The Shining, I want to know. Alright, thank you for watching, everybody. Please tell me if you like this type of video once in a while. I would like to try and do more of them. If you have any requests or suggestions for future videos like this, or future quizzes even, please let me know in the comments below. For now, thanks for watching. Thanks for being my player too. Until next time, don't get scared without me.